All right, so here we go. So it's still very cold out. Same thing we've been talking about. The weather's only going to get worse from here. At least today, it warmed up a little bit. It was a little bit sunny, but for the most part, it is still very cold, and it's going to get worse as we go. As we all know, we're just now getting into the winter months. It should already been cold, but we got lucky through for a while. Big need right now is still, as we said yesterday, we need a shower trailer, a wash trailer, um, washer and dryer trailers, fuel, and then you can donate for both of those. You can go to the Mountain Alliance and you can buy the Moke tickets. We have not sold as many Moke tickets as I would hope. We're still going to run it, but we're getting these. We're going to get these on locations now. So one's going to be Josh's Market on Brawley Road in Mooresville. We're going to put two there with the raffle and the ability to buy them. We're going to get one at Boatyard Eats in Cornelius. And then we talked to Mash General tomorrow, which would be huge, and talk about getting two Mokes in two of their locations. So that would be a really big, that would be big for hopefully the sale and the raffle. Again, the money made off those goes to buy single wides for victims or for survivors. Sorry. The one thing so let's talk about what you can donate to Mountain Alliance and Mission that you might not know of. If you have old cars, you can donate. One, we may take those cars and fix them up and give them to a family. If they're a car of value, we can actually sell those and get the cash for them and then buy housing with it or buy multiple, smaller cars. You can donate land, and land we may either develop it, put houses on it. If it's not, you can donate it anywhere in America, anywhere in the world, and we can take that land and sell it. So, we have some land through our land development that we'll probably donate, and we're going to go around all the other developers we know, see if they want to donate a lot, maybe a lot they have left over. Maybe it's a lot that you don't think that you can actually sell, or you're just tired of paying taxes on it. We can take that. If you have lots, land, houses, whatever, we can take those. Boats, we can take equipment. The equipment, we might either use it or we can sell it to buy housing for people or fuel for people. Paintings and antiques, we can take those and sell them. So about anything that you have for these silent auctions we do, for the fundraisers we do, for auctions online that we do, you can donate. There's really nothing you can't donate. One thing that you may not know that you can do is you can pledge some of your investments and you get a tax benefit for that. And I don't know the tax benefit we can get you with a CPA, but let's say you have a bond or you have stocks, or you just have cash sitting in the bank and you don't want to actually give it to us. You can pledge it. We can hold it through First Citizens Bank, and we'll get the interest off that. You can pledge it for a year, for 2 years, for 3 years. And we get the interest off of it, and we're able to use that to build houses. But you get it back whenever the pledge is over, and you get a tax benefit for that. So if that's something you want to do, if you know somebody that has a lot of investments and they're just sitting there, think about it. That's a good way to give money back. It's a good way to get the money for us to rebuild. It's a good way to get money for fuel. So if that's something you're interested in, reach out to us. Things that you can do, if you don't have money to donate, you don't have anything to donate, your time to donate. And if you're saying, well, I can't really go and work, things you can do for us. One, you can go around and sell merch for us, which means go to these businesses and see if they'll put the merch in the stores. We can actually partner with businesses as well and put their logo and have, we have Main Street Coffee and Yogurt. So we're going to do a Main Street Coffee and Yogurt WNC Strong shirt. And the cool part is the business still makes money off the sale, and WNC Strong makes money. So there's room for the business to make money as well. You can sell Moke raffle tickets, and you can go around and put the fuel stickers out in stores and tell them what it is. You scan the code. I still have that one over here. Oh, got it somewhere. You scan the code and make $1 donation or $5 donation, or pledge $5 a month, $50 a month. Other things, we need someone to start designing other merch with different logos, different designs on it. Stores and sell merch. What do we have? We need people to go around right now and start finding products to sell. So the companies in Western North Carolina that are affected, we need to start reaching out to them and find out the products they have that we can put on WNC Strong Mercantile. So we need someone to start reaching out to those. So if you have someone, we need companies to partner with. If you know of any companies that want to partner and can put our merch in and create their own merch, sort of what I was talking about, but there's other ways that they can partner with us. So then a lot of people say, how do we, the people, rebuild and heal whenever, we're small groups? There's a lot of ways. There's ways that we do this, and it's basically become exponential is how we do it. So we have small improvements daily. Every day we're making something, even though it's small, if there's a lot of small improvements, that makes a big difference. Small groups coming together. If we have a bunch of small groups come together, that's what WNC Strong is about. Then we have a loud voice. The more groups that all come into one and are saying the same thing, it becomes louder. It becomes a shout. It becomes something that we're yelling from a mountaintop. So that's the way. We have a bunch of churches. So if we can get our churches all on one page here, which has been proven difficult so far, but if they all come together and work together, then we can branch out and get churches all over America to come together and help start raising money and help start sending, building supplies, money for fuel, the things that are going to be hard to get otherwise. So if the churches, we're going to talk more about that at another time. So this is a big elephant. It's a really big elephant. If we have millions of people making a $1 donation, that goes a long way. So small donations, if we have a lot of those, they add up. And then one thing that we're doing, and we have businesses that were affected that are already pledging 1% of their future revenue to this. So they're going to pledge 1%, and this goes to fund grants for businesses that were affected and grants for homeowners that need a new home or need their homes repaired. Right now we're doing an estimate, and it looks like we need 1 billion more in grants, or we're going to lose 40% of our small businesses in Western North Carolina. That's an estimate. That's just best numbers that we're looking at. But all those small things, small improvements daily, small groups coming together to be one, small churches coming together to make a church movement, small donations from millions of people, and businesses giving a small percentage of their revenue, all that adds up. That's what we need. So that's a quick, let's see, there's my mother talking. Hey, Kaylee. And that is what we need, all this that we're talking about, to be successful. And it's right now it seems like a daunting task, but I'm still positive that we're going to overcome it. The lack of donations is probably, lack of donations and the groups coming together is probably the most disheartening. And people just thinking that it's an impossible task, even people that, probably have the money to really make a dent in it. But I believe it's possible, and I'm going to go as hard as I can for as long as I can possibly go until we run out of money. So if you want to help, reach out to us. If you want to help do any of those things we talked about, selling merch, designing merch, selling Moke Raffle tickets, helping with the fuel, and helping bring partners in, any of those things, or going out and actually finding the merch from the people that were affected, or anyone, they don't even actually have to be affected to sell on WNC Mercantile. That's another thing of all the groups in Western North Carolina coming together as one. If we all provide products to sell on WNC Strong Mercantile, and we're going to have that on Public Square, that's one way. WNC Strong takes a small percentage. That's one way that we can fund the rebuild and fund the housing and fund the businesses. So it's just a bunch of small stuff coming together and becoming exponential in magnitude. that's it. If you are struggling, if you need physical, mental, spiritual help, if you need monetary help, reach out to us. And like I said, we're not going to be able to solve all the issues monetarily right now, but we can at least get it to where you can survive another day. So, and then as we get this ball rolling and finally, right now it's here, hopefully we're going to get it going straight up. One thing you can do is share all of our videos, share anything that we put out. That helps get us further up on the algorithm, and that's what it's going to take. We have to tell the story, and we're starting to tell the story. So that's it. And as always, say your prayers tonight. Pray for Western North Carolina. Pray God puts his hand on us and helps us through this. Pray that we still have his favor, and much love.